The least you can do is talk to him. He's come all this way down here, and he seems like a nice enough man. Please, Carla, hear what he has to say.
I'm not talking to no doctor.
I'm sorry, Doctor. She's usually such a nice girl.
Not everybody likes to talk about their problems.
I don't have a problem. Understand?
Something's keeping you away from school.
It's none of your business.
You know, Carla, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to.
Well, I don't. So take off.
Is it because I'm a doctor? Is that why you don't want to talk to me?
I don't want to talk to nobody.
All right. But you do have to go back to school. You realize that.
Well, we're 16. I'll go back when I'm ready. If I feel like it.
Whatever you like.
That's why they sent you here, isn't it?
That's part of it.
Well, then our conversation is over.
You like to read?
Not especially. And especially not when someone's watching.
Seems to me you like to read about running.
Carla was city champion.
Mama, please.
No?
I told you I don't want to talk about it. This is between him and me. And I got nothing to say.
What event? Hurdles or 100?
What difference does it make? Don't you speak English? You heard what I said.
Carla?
I ain't running no marathons.
Well, you're a distance runner. Mile? 2 mile?
Lucky guess.
Which?
Both, man. Are you happy?
I'm impressed. City champion in 2 events?
Could you just drop it?
Carla, tell me what happened.
I, messed up my running shoes. I hate dirty shoes.
But you still love running.
What is the difference? I couldn't run from here to the can if my life depended on it.
You know something? Sounds to me like your life does. And you're not doing a very good job of hiding it.
Are you satisfied?
Are you?
Well, what do you want me to do about it? I hurt my foot and I can't run. No more, do you understand?
No, I don't understand. Who told you that?
My foot told me that. The school nurse, she said it.
No nurse is qualified to make that judgment.
Well, she did. She even wanted me to see a doctor so he could tell me too.
Did you?
What? To have him tell me the same thing? No thanks.
Too much at stake?
Maybe to some kids it wouldn't mean so much. But to me, running was everything. I have no friends at school. No boyfriend. My grades are just average. My whole stupid future was in my feet. And getting a track scholarship. Now I don't stand a chance. Not a chance in the world.
Doctor, please, can't you help her?
No, I won't let you.
Carla, I just want to see whether that nurse was right or not, and I can't do so unless you tell me about your foot.
There's nothing to tell.
You won't tell me how you hurt it?
It doesn't matter. All that matters is I'm not going to run again.
Look, I promise I won't examine you.
And I'm not going to a hospital either.
I'm not asking you to. Just tell me how you hurt it.
Like it's going to make some kind of a difference.
It might.
Well, it didn't happen in any second or anything. I didn't twist it, and I didn't fall on it. All I know is I was running, and I felt this pain.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I ran, the worse it got. Until...
Until what?
I couldn't run. My whole foot felt useless.
All right. When you say useless, do you mean numb? What?
There it is again, the pain.
And where? Back here?
Yeah. It starts up here,
Uh-huh.
and then it runs all the way down my leg to my foot.
Okay, but it starts up here.
Yeah. Like I start pain for no reason.
All right. You know, Carla, I don't think your foot is the source of your problem.
Then what?
I'm not sure. I can tell you this, though. Whatever it is, I don't think that your running days are over. Hi. How are you, Mrs. Escobar?
Everything's the same, Doctor. She just sits. She hardly talks to me.
May I try to talk to her?
Go ahead.
I think she might like to hear what I have to say.
Maybe she'll listen to you.
I hope so. Thanks. Hello, Carla. How are you feeling today?
How do you think I feel?
Oh, I have a pretty good idea. I also have some very good news for you.
Like what?
Well, I was looking through some of my old texts, and when I was in a training hospital, we had a patient who was very much like you. About the same age, also athletic, only in this case, he was a tennis player. And his symptoms were almost identical to yours. Are you listening?
It's got nothing to do with me. Tennis ain't running.
No. No, but if your condition is what I think it is, there's a great deal that I can do to help you.
Carla, are you listening to the doctor?
I got ears, Mama.
What would you say if I told you that with proper medical treatment, therapy, and exercise, you might run again?
No deal.
Why not?
I'm not buying any mights or maybes or we'll try this. Forget it. I'm not a guinea pig.
Well, the real point, Carla, is that you have not given any doctor a chance. And if you don't help us, we can't help you.
It's fine with me.
I see. Then, why don't we get down to the real question? Are you just giving up?
No. I'm facing up.
To what?
I am never gonna run again.
Carla.
Ever.
The doctor just said...
The doctor's wrong.
You've made up your mind to that. You know better than anybody else. You're smarter than everyone else, right?
Call it what you like, Doc.
I see you also have very strong convictions.
Whatever that means.
What it means, Carla, is this. When you make up your mind about something, that's it, right?
Stubborn like a mule. Always.
Yes, also very determined. Isn't that true?
What are you asking me for? You're supposed to have all the answers.
Carla, when you decided that you wanted to be a runner, that was it. You made up your mind to do it, and you did it, right?
Because I knew I could, and I did.
Then why don't you be just as determined about doing it again?
There's no percentage in it.
I say it will work.
Don't.
Carla, look, I know you don't believe that now. But I promise you I can make you change your mind.
I wouldn't bet on that.
I already have bet on it. And this time you're going to win, and so am I.
What are you talking about?
You won't understand this. But you have given me exactly what I needed.
What?
A challenge. A goal to work toward. You think about that, Carla. We'll talk again soon.
Oh, yeah. My house is your house. Right, Mama?
That's right.
I'm not giving up, Mrs. Escobar.
I'm still trying to figure out what's in it for you.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You and I have a lot in common. I think we both need to bring some meaning back into our lives. You've given me a chance to do that.
Doctor, thank you.
No, Mrs. Escobar. I'm the one who should thank your daughter.
too. I'm going to call Brock and invite him too. Okay. I'll see you then.
Hello!
Dr. Putnam, I'm so grateful I can't tell you.
Oh, listen, let me tell you something. Before you know it, we're going to have you back on the track again. You anxious to find out what the problem is with your foot once and for all?
I'd just like to hear what's right with it.
Right, we're all set. I got the x-ray set up as soon as you called. Is this the young lady?
It sure is. Alan, I would like you to meet Mrs. Escobar and her daughter, Carla.
Hi.
This is Dr. Alan Quartermain.
Doctor?
How do you do? Well, if you want to fill out these papers, we'll get started, okay?
Wait a second. Are you nervous?
Shouldn't I be?
No, this isn't going to hurt at all. Carla, this is just the first step in getting you running again.
Yeah.
Was something else bothering you? Come on, tell me.
It's you.
Me? Well, what about me?
You're not exactly a hero around here, you know.
What makes you say that?
I heard some things.
Hmm?
We were telling the nurses that we were here to see you, and there were some doctors there. And they said some things. They sure are down on you, Doc.
Carla, I'm going to be honest with you. I made a mistake. I did something in my past that I am not proud of. And there are some people who won't let me forget it.
Are you still doing it?
No. And I never will again.
So tell them to bug off.
I guess they're not as understanding as you are.
What are you doing here?
Well, I had a sudden craving for one of those delicious cafeteria meals.
Oh, cute. I'm surprised they'd let you in.
Get off his back.
I beg your pardon.
Dr. Putnam happens to be a fine man. And if you can't see that, you got a screw loose or something.
Dr. Cunningham, call your office.
Excuse me, but I guess you told him.
He's a creep.
Okay, Carla, if you want to follow me, I'll show you down to the x-ray room.
May I come too?
Of course.
Doc?
No, Carla, I have to wait here. But I promise I am not going to leave until I hear the results. I'm as anxious about them as you are. Come on. Good luck.
Nurse Cobb, report to pediatrics, nurse's station. Dr. Banks, call the lab on line 4B.
What is it, Alan?
I'm afraid your fears are correct, Grant. Carla has a herniated lumbar disc.
I thought so.
These are the pictures.
Thanks. Oh, the poor kid, this is really rough.
It's going to be a long, slow road to recovery.
Yes, it is. It is, but it's not an impossible one. She can do it if she wants it badly enough.
You're right. I'm going to let you break the news to her, all right?
It's all right.
Okay.
Dr. Robert Troutman.
Don't like the
OR
look
staff.
on your face.
Dr. Robert Troutman to OR.
Carla, it's serious,
I
but...
knew it.
No, not. Come on. Let me finish. You have what's called a herniated lumbar disc. Now, I'm not going to waste your time with a lot of medical mumbo-jumbo. What it really comes down to is this. You are going to have to work very hard if you ever want to run again.
I was better off not knowing.
Oh, this isn't the end of the world.
No, just my world.
Carla, listen to me. We'll work on it. You can get through this. I'll help you get through it. We can do it together.
Leave me alone.
Why not, Carla? Why don't you let the doctor try? He said he could help if you'd only let him.
Because that's what doctors have to say, Mama. That's why they stay in business. Now leave me alone.
Are you expecting someone?
Santa Claus with my new leg.
That's really cute.
Mrs. Escobar, hi. I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is our mayor, Luke Spencer. This is Carla's mother.
Mayor, Carla, it's the mayor. I'm so honored.
Thank you.
May I take your coat?
Oh, sure. Thanks.
What am I supposed to say to him? I mean, what's he doing here?
Well, how about saying hello? Don't get up. I know you got a bum leg. You mind if I sit down?
Sure.
My name's Luke. Carla. It hurts like hell when it rains, doesn't it?
What?
The leg or foot, whatever it is.
You know what it feels like? It feels like needles. Hot needles.
Yeah, I know. Of course, I wasn't a runner.
But you hurt your leg?
Both of them.
You had 2 bum legs?
Sure did. What's the matter? You don't believe me?
Doc Putnam brought you here. I don't know.
You think the doctor would make a practical joke out of paralysis?
You were paralyzed?
From the waist down.
And you're mayor now.
Luck. And a lot of good people putting me on my feet. Thank you. How sweet.
I feel really stupid having you here.
Well, I feel a little stupid myself because I'm what they call inspiration. I think you need some.
I don't know what I need.
I know, I felt the same way. I was angry and I was bitter. And I just wanted to hide.
Yeah?
I didn't want anybody to help me.
That's how it feels.
I had this lady friend. She was a therapist. She was very stubborn.
So's he.
Yeah? So, who's winning the battle?
What?
The battle to get you up off your butt. Who's winning it?
You don't sound like a mayor.
You don't sound like a champ, kid.
You don't believe I was?
I didn't say that.
I know what you're doing. You're not stupid.
Well, then stop acting stupid, Carla. Now, look, honey. I know how you feel. I really do. You feel like your life's over. You feel like, why did it happen to me? You're angry with anybody that comes around trying to help you. But it doesn't have to be that way.
So what if the doctors can't help me fix my foot so I can run again?
So you fix yourself. That's all it is anyway. The doctors, all they can do is help to show you how. It's up to you, baby.
That easy, huh?
No, it's not easy. It's painful. It hurts. But it's the pain of recovery, and it's worth it.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Maybe is not good enough. You do not have time for maybe. You got to start reaching out today. Today. You reach out and you grab a hold of a little piece of life, and then tomorrow a little more and a little more and a little more, because that's the only way it's going to happen. Listen. You have a chance. And chances don't come that often. And if you miss this one, believe me, you're going to live your whole life regretting not taking this chance.
I don't know. I feel like everything's getting away from me sometimes.
Well, then grab a hold of it. Get it back. It's your life. It's your dream. You got a dream. We all got dreams. And you just have to... You just have to live your dream. Live it.
Now I know why you were elected mayor.
Well, you know more than I do. Do you have something you want to say to Dr. Putnam here?
I don't know. I got to think about that some more.
So how long are you going to think about it? Huh?
How long did it take you to get better?
Okay. Okay.
The man makes a lot of sense, doesn't he, Carla? Now, what do you say?
Well, I'll call you tomorrow. Is that okay?
You've got yourself a deal.
I'm gonna see you running. I'm gonna see her running.
You hold him to that.
Thank you
so much, Mrs. Escobar.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Hi.
Carla's here for therapy.
Oh, is this her first session?
Yeah, I'd like her to meet a therapist, and I also would like to set up a regular appointment schedule. Now, here's the program that she's on, and it's all drawn out.
Who did it?
Her doctor.
Oh, anybody I know?
Well, she's been to several doctors.
Any orthopedics?
Alan Quartermain had a look at her.
Okay, why don't we have Dr. DiPietro take a look at her? You can't start a therapy session until you've been seen by an orthopedics man.
I've already been seen. My doctor is Dr. Grant.
Carla, let me handle this. Now, one of the doctors here is going to have to take a look at you.
Dr. Quartermain already did. Doesn't he count for anything?
Carla, we need for you to see a special bone doctor.
Well, I'm up to here with doctors.
It's very important. You want to be sure to have the right kind of therapy, don't you?
I don't know. This is getting real old.
Listen, now remember what the mayor told you. Now, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be with you from start to finish. All the way.
I will, too.
Gotta do it, huh?
If you want to run.
Wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Then let Nurse Spencer and the doctor examine you.
All right.
Okay, I'll see if Dr. DiPietro can see you right away.
Thanks, Bobby.
You set?
You coming with us?
From start to finish.
Oh, yes. Brian, the phone for you.
You go along with Nurse Spencer. I'll be along in 1 minute.
I'm gonna go get him.
You're not going anywhere. Dr. DiPietro will be here any minute.
I don't want to see no doctor I don't know.
He's a fine doctor, and he's a very nice man. Don't worry about it. You'll like him.
What do you know?
Excuse me, Bobby, but you're needed at the desk.
I'll be right there.
Thanks.
I'll be right back.
Oh, hello, Miss Escobar. What seems to be the trouble?
You tell me.
Oh, well, I hope I can, but first you have to tell me what's bothering you.
It's my leg.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
How should I know? You're the doctor.
Well, if you can't tell me the problem, there's not much I can do to help you, is there?
Guess not.
Let me just take a look here. Would you open?
Don't you put your mitts on me.
Oh, come on.
Get away. I want my own doctor. I'm gonna scream.
Please, Miss
I'm
Escobar.
gonna scream.
Open.
Get away from me! Don't touch me! I don't want him pitching me!
Calm down. All right, calm down.
I want my own doctor.
All
This
right.
man is not gonna
This
touch
doctor
me.
is trying to examine you.
I don't care. Get him away!
All right, it's all right.
I don't trust him.
What is going on in here?
I just don't want anybody to see me. I want my own doctor.
Excited all of a sudden.
Listen,
I don't
girl,
know.
take it easy.
No.
Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm Dr. Boardman. Now, can I help you?
I want to see my own doctor.
What is she talking
That's all.
about? Who?
I don't trust him.
No, Brian.
He doesn't know anything about my leg, and he doesn't care.
Maybe he can help. Alan?
I just
All
want
right,
to see my
well,
own
maybe a really
doctor.
familiar face. I'll go and get Alan. Hang on.
Can you just
I'll
leave
get
me
Alan.
alone?
All right, calm down.
Maybe we should sedate her.
Sedate me?
I don't-
Oh,
Carla.
forget it.
All right, we're going to look for your doctor.
Carla,
Please.
Carla, calm down. I'm Alan Quarterman. You remember I took you down to X-rays?
Yeah, back
No.
off. Leave me alone.
Listen. What do you want to do? Just tell me. You want to go home?
No, I want to stay here. I don't want to go anywhere till I see my own doctor. That's all I want.
What's all the
I just want to see my own doctor.
doctor.
I don't want anybody to see me. No, don't touch me.
Well, then let's get her, doctor.
Leave me alone.
Who is her doctor?
Putnam. I want to see Dr. Grant Putnam.
Hello?
Grant,
Yes.
this is Steve Hardy.
Dr. Hardy, neither Alan nor Monica is here right now.
No, I want you. We have a problem here at the hospital, and from what I understand, you're the only one who can help us.
Oh, what is it?
Carla Escobar?
What happened to her?
Well, she's become hysterical and won't let anybody touch her. She demands to see you. Can you come right over and try and calm her down?
Of course I can.
I just want you to talk to her as a friend, not as a doctor.
Meaning what exactly?
I can't allow you to practice medicine in this hospital. For the girl's sake, maybe you can convince her to let Dr. DiPietro take a look at her. If you can't, well, perhaps you can calm her down and take her home.
I'm on my way.
I appreciate it. And he's coming right over. In the meantime, Alan, since you have a relationship with Carla, why don't you keep an eye on her? We've got to keep this thing under control.
I'll do my best.
Gail, let's go to my office, shall we?
Oh, yes, Steve.
Get a hold of yourself, okay?
I want Doc Putnam.
I know you do. I know you do. He's going to be here in a minute.
I want him.
I know you do. Just take it easy.
Doc!
All right, Grant.
What's the matter, Carla? It's all right. It's all right. Come on. You just sit down.
People are crazy.
It's all right. Everything's fine now. Just relax and tell me what happened.
The doctor started talking to me about never walking again. Not running, walking. Is that true?
I never said anything like that.
DiPietro?
How'd it be?
No, Carla, of course it's not true.
These people don't care about me. You're the only one that does. I'm not going through another trip like that.
Carla, I promise you, nobody's going to hurt you. I wouldn't let them. I'm sure that Dr. DiPietro did not mean that you were never going to walk again.
Well, that's what he said. You think I'd let him touch me after a crack like that?
Why don't you, you just relax. I promise you, nothing has changed. I told you before. You are going to be back on that track again before you know it. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but the only thing stopping you from running again is yourself.
I'll do whatever you say. But only what you say, and only if you stick with me. I don't trust anyone else.
Carla, why don't you, you get dressed. I'm going to see what I can do.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back. Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Grant. Somebody's been working miracles in here. Anything I can do?
Would you mind staying with Carla for a few minutes?
Sure. Feeling better?
Yeah.
You really like Grant, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Doc Putnam's great.
Sorry about all the trouble, Judge.
Well, thanks for coming to the rescue.
And for all the good it's going to do me.
What do you mean?
I mean that Dr. Hardy is not about to let me work with that girl here. Well, where else am I supposed to go?
I don't know what to tell you, Grant.
Alan, I'll tell you this. She has got to start therapy, and she's got to start soon. If I just had access to some equipment somewhere, I could... Wait a second. Maybe I do.
Do what?
Maybe I do have some equipment I can use. Georgia, can I borrow the phone for a moment?
Sure.
This is where you live?
For the time being.
Man, I knew doctors raked in the bucks. But I never expected anything like this. You must be a millionaire.
Not I. Carla, why don't we sit down in here? Aha!
Hello.
Oh, there she is, the lady I've been telling you about. Carla, this is my wife, Celia. This is Carla Escobar, Celia.
Hi.
Hi. Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you. From what Grant says, you're a fine runner.
Yeah, I used to be.
No talk like that. You will be again if you want it badly enough.
Well, you know I do.
We'll have a seat here.
Thanks.
Would you like some tea?
Sure. Tea's okay.
Okay.
But with 4 sugars, please.
4.
Did she just say 4 sugars?
Grant,
4
how
sugars?
about you?
Yes, please. No sugars.
So from what Grant says, once you set your mind to something, there's no stopping you.
Some people just call me stubborn.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, you can turn it to your advantage. Starting right now, if you're ready.
I'm sitting here, aren't I?
Carla, sitting isn't going to do it. We're going to get you up and we're going to start working on that leg. You're going to have to work like a dog in therapy, and most importantly, you're going to have to start running again. That is the only way you're going to get that scholarship.
And I get tired just thinking about it sometimes.
Well, that education could open a lot of doors for you, Carla.
What do you say? You going to give it a shot?
You gonna be with me?
As long as you need me.
Looks like every step of the way, Doc.
Boy, look at this. Superstar already. You have your own personal physician.
How about that?
Can I tell people I knew you when?
Sure. Look, where do I have to start first?
Well, I have a friend who's got some exercise equipment at home, and I've arranged for him to let you use it. That is, if you're willing to.
You're the boss, I guess.
I am.
Okay. then I'll give it a shot.
All right.
But, I better get going. It's getting kind of late right now.
I'll give you a call and let you know when I've arranged our first session.
Okay.
May I give you a ride to the bus stop?
Thanks, but, you know what they say. You gotta start running after you start walking. So I think I better start walking, right, Doc?
Right.
It was nice meeting you, Mrs. Putnam.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you,
so
too.
much.
You're welcome. Come back.
I will, and see ya. Oh, Doc,
Yes, Carla.
thanks for not giving up on me.
Carla, thanks for not giving up on yourself. Is it all right if I walk you to the door?
Yeah.
Come on.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll be right back. Now, I want you to take it easy on the way down to the bus stop. It's slippery out there, you know.
Yeah, well, I think I want to try to get rid of the cane a little bit and put more pressure on the leg. Is that okay?
That's okay, yeah. It's whatever you can deal with. You're going great guns right now.
Okay. I'll talk to you.
Goodbye, Carla.
Bye-bye. Wait a minute.
What?
Is this some fancy private club?
Carla, I told you this is the home of a friend.
Well, he's not going to be watching, standing around, is he?
Yes, he is going to be standing around. I asked him to demonstrate the equipment for you.
I don't like strangers fiddling with me.
Robert Scorpio is not a stranger. He is a very good friend.
Weird name. But it sounds familiar.
He's a police commissioner.
Police commissioner? You're making me work out in a cop's house?
What's wrong with that?
I hate cops, man. I'm leaving.
No, you're not leaving. Now, you tell me, what have you got against cops?
They just scare me.
There's nothing to be scared of. He's a very decent...
Come in.
Hello, Robert. This is Carla Escobar.
Come in, Carla. Pleased to meet you.
She's kind of shy.
Hello, Grant.
Hello, Holly.
Hi, you must be Carla. I'm Holly Scorpio.
The wife, huh?
Is Celia home?
Yeah, she was when I left.
Do you think she'd mind if I dropped in on her?
Mind? Of course not. She'd love it, Holly.
Oh, good. Well, I'm off then. Nice meeting you, Carla.
Good luck. Fancy accents, fancy clothes. Man, I hope the equipment's for real.
You're gonna work up a real sweat, trust me. It'll at the point of maximum resistance.
Man, I'm doing this wrong.
No, you're doing fine.
Like this?
That's right.
Perfect. I'd say you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah? You mean it?
Well, I've got 20 pound on there. Now, for a person with a bad leg, you'd be lucky to move 10, normally.
Pretty good, huh?
You sure that you haven't used this kind of equipment before?
Nope, I just run.
I run myself.
Well, there's running, and then there's running. You ever do any marathons?
No, but I sort of had an idea that I might like to try the New York one someday.
Hey, that's a big one.
Well, I'm not in it to win it, just a bit of fun. I mean, I'm in your league.
I'm still an amateur.
Well, not for long. This piece of equipment here is the exerciser. Now, this is great for building up your stamina, but like any piece of equipment, you've got to remember, you've got to pace yourself on it correctly.
Don't I know it?
I can remember when I first started to run. I mean, I was great for 5 minutes, but after that, I'd be looking for oxygen.
Me too.
Robert, would you mind if I borrowed your phone for a minute? I have to call Jake.
Yeah, sure. There's one in the living room there, mate.
Thanks. I'll be right back, Carla.
Now, watch this.
How much resistance do you use on this?
Okay. To start out, let's keep the resistance very, very low.
Carla. Training, I know.
And look, Doc, really, I'm fine. There is nothing wrong with me.
All right, I'll take your word for it. I trust you would tell me if there were something wrong.
No, you'd be the first to know.
Good.
Can a girl even come see her favorite doctor without being sick?
This girl can come see me anytime she wants. Though I'm afraid I'm not doing much doctoring these days.
Yeah, well, that's their loss. So you're doing construction work now, huh?
For the time being, anyway.
You like it?
Yeah, it keeps me in shape.
I can see that. You look really great.
So do you.
Well, thanks.
How have you been?
Fantastic, thanks to you. I just dropped by to let you know how I was doing.
I'm glad that you did.
You sure you're not busy?
No, I promise. I was supposed to be working late, but the supplies never showed up, so the job was postponed. I was just on my way home.
Lucky I caught you.
How's that leg?
Getting stronger every day.
Mind if this ex-doctor takes a look at it?
Of course not.
Hop up on my table.
Oh, I love your little doctor table here.
All right.
Okay.
I don't want you to hold back on this, huh?
Push? Is it?
As hard as you can. Okay.
We're talking stronger every day.
Yeah, I would say this leg is pretty strong. How's it work?
Well, why don't you come see for yourself?
What'd you have in mind?
How about a few laps around the track? I just happen to have my running gear with me.
Just happen to have it with you. Tell me, do you go anywhere without it?
Only to bed, and sometimes not even there.
I can believe that.
Well, if you've got the time, I'd love to give you a demonstration of my progress.
I'd love to see it.
Okay.
I've got a better idea, though. Why don't I pace you?
You want to run with me?
Something wrong with that? I should be able to stay with you for at least 10 or 15 yards.
Dressed like that?
That's a good point. Look, would it be all right if we ran by the house first? I could pick up some sweats and you could change into your things there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Good. Carla, I am so proud of you. I'll tell you, I can't wait for Celia to see how far you've come along.
Yep. It's been a long ways, that's for sure.
Yeah. Big change from that girl I remember meeting the first time around.
It's a good thing.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
It's gonna be cold before we know it.
Got the bag? Okay.
What have you got there?
My running gear.
Yeah, in the locker?
Oh.
There. Hello? Sit. What is this? Grant, since you're working late, I'm having an early dinner with Monica, then going over to the spa to take care of some last-minute details. See you tonight. Love, Celia.
Looks like you're eating alone,
Yeah,
huh?
it sure does, doesn't it? I'm just sorry that Celia's not going to be here to see you.
Yeah, me too. I was really looking forward to seeing her.
Well, you've still got to prove to me that you have gotten better. Let me help you with that.
Thank you. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. Well, why don't we do it this way? I'll run upstairs and change, and you can slip into your running stuff here, if that's all right with you.
Sure. That's fine.
What is that in there? Rice? Rice and...
Yeah.
What is that?
Beans.
Oh, that's wonderful. What did you do? You grocery shopping on the way over?
Could be.
Is this some kind of a new training method?
You ought to try it.
Actually, you know, there's a pitcher, I think, for the Phillies, who sticks his arm into a vat of rice. He claims it helps strengthen it. Is that what you had in mind?
No, well, the only thing I do with rice is eat it.
Oh, okay.
I got this stuff at the grocery store on the way over to see you. That's all.
That's your idea of a training meal?
Hey, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I would be. I'll tell you, Carla, I am really looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've been able to get in any kind of serious running.
You know, once you start, you just ought to do it every day. Because it's a heck of a lot harder to start all over again than it is just to keep running.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out once we get me on that track. I used to run all the time with Robert Scorpio, but it's been a bit of a while since we did our laps in the park.
You know, I hate to miss a run. If I don't get my miles in every day, I get real depressed.
Well, I don't want to see you get depressed. So I am going to get changed, and I'll be right back with you. Hamstring is never going to work again.
You okay, Doc?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I've never felt better in my life.
Yeah, I could tell. Well, you didn't do so bad for an old guy.
You're talking about an old guy. I kept up with you, didn't I?
Oh, sure. For at least half a lap.
You know, Carla, nobody likes a wise guy.
Just kidding.
Actually, I want to tell you something. That was a lot of fun. We're gonna have to do that again sometime.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm always running, and any company's good company.
I just can't believe the progress that you've made. Absolutely incredible. You've certainly come a long way from that girl who swore that she was never going to run again.
Yeah, well, if I have, I owe it all to you. You know, you really changed things for me. And I want you to know that I'll never forget it.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You were the one who did all the work. All I did was give you a little push in the right direction.
Well, I'm glad somebody did, or I'd still be sitting there on the couch feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah, instead of running circles around old men on the track, huh?
Like you, yeah.
Listen, did you want to take a shower and change now?
Here?
Yeah. Did you have other plans?
Nope.
Good. I don't either. From the sounds of that note, it's going to be a while before Celia gets home, so I figured that you and I could go out and grab a burger somewhere.
Sounds good. Better yet, since I've got all these groceries here, why don't we just stick around here and I'll make you a real Puerto Rican dinner.
Well, that might be a lot of fun. Should we go ahead and get changed now, or does a meal like this require a lot of supervision?
Not the way I make it.
Good. And by the time we're cleaned up, food will be ready and we can eat.
With a little luck.
Yeah. Now, what exactly is this we're having?
Who knows? I just kind of throw it all in together and whatever comes out, you know?
Yeah? Well, sounds like my kind of cook.
No. We're going to have beans.
Uh-huh.
And rice.
Okay.
And chorizo.
Now, naturally, I know what beans and rice are, but this third thing sounds like some kind of a disease.
No. Believe me, the chorizo will send your temperature sky high.
What is it?
Spicy hot.
I can hardly wait.
Just make sure you got plenty of ice water at hand. You're gonna be burning.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, darling. What are you doing home?
Well, I was about to ask you that. I thought you had to work late.
No, I was supposed to, but the job was postponed. I thought that you were going to be at the spa for this evening.
Yes, well, I thought I'd spend a nice evening at home.
Good. I'm glad that you did. You remember Carla, don't you?
Yes, very well. How
Hi.
are you, Carla?
Fine, Mrs. Putnam.
Andrews.
What?
It's Andrews.
I'll explain later.
Well, what are you two up to?
And we were off running at the track.
Trying.
Gee, yeah, you should see this kid. It's unbelievable, the progress that she's made.
Oh, that's great. So what's all the food for?
We were just about to have a genuine Puerto Rican dinner. Carla was going to make it for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're going to have rice and beans and chorizo.
Close. It's
Chorizo.
chorizo.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
Well, more or less, yeah.
So, you are going to show me how to cook this stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, only if you can cook better than you pronounce.
Oh, I promise. Darling, you should stick around. This is going to be fun.
I wouldn't want to barge in on your party.
Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous.
There'll be plenty of food for you, too, I'm sure.
Yeah. We're just about to hit the kitchen.
Sounds delicious.
Good. We're going to get this thing underway. Why don't you join us in the kitchen and learn how to make this unpronounceable dish?
In just a minute.
All right. Oh, Carla, come on.
All right.
Now, one more time. I want you to run this by me slowly.
Slowly.
Uh-huh.
Show.
Show.
Three.
Three.
So.
So.
Chorizo.